section. Get a look right quick at the Line X Ideal Auto Sales. Myers, DRC chassis number 1H. Corbin Hayslett at Detroit, Ohio, and the Kim and Dave Hayslett own number 1H. As the drivers will start to come to speed. Driver going to wheel right now when it turns 1 and 2 and find the back straightaway. That is Brady Bacon out of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, driving the Basil Race Fuel. Davis Brothers, Dickman Industrial and Electrical Supply number 69. Dickman Industrial coming on here this week. On board the number 69 machine, the Dynamics Incorporated Hoffman Racing entry. Talked about him during the pre-race. That's Cody Swanson, the king of Silver Crown, driving the Mission Foods. Doran Racing, Lynn Farr number 77. Quick check of the times. Robert Ballou still quickest at a 16.765. Brady Bacon jumps up to second quick at a 16.785. Excuse me. Ballou is a 16.765. Bacon at a 16.785. Hunter Maddox at a 16.841. Chase Stockton at a 16.884. And Carson Garrett right now fifth quick at 16.893. Checker flag going to fly here on Dirt Draft Hot Lap session number 2. Track already starting to venture up the banking here, about 3/4 of the way up already here through hot laps. Dirt Draft Hot Lap session number 3, sitting down and staging. Of course, if you haven't done so, make sure you download the Dirt Draft app. Dirt Draft is the first and only fantasy racing app where you can compete against fans from all over the world by choosing a team of 5 drivers from each USAC event. Based on your drivers' results from tonight's event, you're awarded points that you can use for USAC tickets, broadcasts, merchandise, and much, much more. Download the Dirt Draft app or visit dirtdraft.com and use referral code USAC when signing up to get a free t-shirt. Paul Dews out of Minster, Ohio on the Car Quest. Claxton, DRC chassis number 87 on screen right now. He rolls down the back straightway. Last outing, Lawrenceburg on the 20th. CJ Leary going to make his way through turns 3 and 4. The BGE Darty Motorsports. Altos Power Equipment number 15X. Rolling down the front straightway. Driver in behind him. That is Rylan Gray out of Greenfield, Indiana. Driving the Gray Auto. Lucky 7 Technologies. MPI Bannock Enterprises at 06 machine. Again, Rylan Gray stepping up the schedule from a couple of years ago. Just a handful of midget events last year. Looked at 40 plus 410 non-wing sprint car events. So starting to get some speed and some consistency behind the wheel of that 06 machine. As drivers will start to wind things up here in Dirt Draft Hot Lap session at number 3. The 17 GP, Jaden Rogers going to come to speed in the back straightaway. The Michael Dutcher Motorsports, Lifestyle Homes, Evan Jackson powered Maxim chassis number 17. And a little bit of smoke in one car through turns 1 and 2. Looks like the 23, Bryce Dews, was the driver smoking a little bit there. First start of the season, the USAC competition. Driving to Russia, Ohio. Driving the O'Reilly Machine Tool Services. Don Spike chassis number 23. Maybe just a little bit of overflow there as it starts to puke out as he makes his way into the turns. Onto the straightaways. Looking pretty, though. Logan Seavey on screen there for a second, 57. Tom Hobson at Clyde, Victoria, Australia. They talked about him a little bit. Driving the Drew Fab one-way DRC chassis number 44. Driving the Jason Suter Racing entry. So top of the speed chart now is CJ Leary. 16.341, 16341 seconds. Logan Seavey, 16.391. Robert Ballou, 16.765. Brady Bacon at a 16.785. Hunter Maddox at a 16.841. Jay Stockton, 6 quick right now at a 16.884. Carson Garrett, 16.893. Cody Swanson, 16.896. Jason Persley, 16.896 seconds as well. And Jaden Rogers, 16.899. Fourth flight of dirt draft hot laps will begin to make its way out to the racing surface. Matt Westfall at Pleasant Hill, Ohio, the Ray Marshall Motorsports Gressman DRC chassis number 33, making his way down the back straightaway. Driver following him at turn number 3 is out of Ione, California. Driver of the NOS Energy Drink, Bow Foundation, Kisser Max at number 4. That is Justin Grant. Justin Grant, one of the winningest modern drivers in USAC competition here at the Eldora Speedway. He'll make his way around to the front straightaway in that tops number 4. Kevin Thomas Jr. here in the front straightaway, driving the Inferno Armor number 3R. Rocksteady Racing providing the mount for the Coleman, Alabama racer. The driver behind him, a little bit of a color change for Kyle Cummins out of Princeton, Indiana. The Avanti window and doors, Stanton Racing engine, Mach 1 chassis number 3P. Red on black, now red on white. Nice little change of pace for the Petty Performance Racing number 3P. Rolling into turns 1 and 2, the Routine Racing, Elliott's Custom Trailers and Carts, Sky Baylor Power Triple X Chassis, Crum Racing number 26. That is Chance Crum. Chance Crum of the 26. That is him and his father. They are actually the owners on that car. Routine, though, helping them along the way here. Rolling in here, they're trying to build a program, one car, one engine. So they will start building on that throughout the 2024 season. Last outing at Bloomington and Lincoln this past weekend. The 19, that's Mitchell Moles out of Raisin City, California. The AME Electrical Stanton Spike chassis number 19AZ. The Ryan Bolt Underwood Motorsports entry. Going to start to wind up here as the green flag about to flash in the field here on the front straightaway. Driver behind him finding the throttle. That's Jake Swanson out of Anaheim, California. Driver of the Honest State Racing. Finnick Enterprises, Claxton DRC chassis number 2B. A little bit of a slow start for him here in 2024. Finding a little bit of momentum here this past weekend, though, as he tries to fight his way up through the standings here with the USAC AMSOIL Sprint Car National Championship. Looks like a G3, but it's a 63. That is Max Adams out of Loomis, California, driving the Z-Max Western Speed Racing. F23 Performance, DRC chassis number 63. Frankie Guarini, the owner on that machine. Checker flag flying here in Dirt Draft Hot Lap session at number 4. And Justin Grant, fastest among the drivers on track, good enough for third quick at a 16.418. CJ Leary, quickest overall in your Dirt Draft Hot Laps at a 16.341. Logan Seavey ends up second quick at a 16.391. Justin Grant, 16.418. Kevin Thomas Jr. to 16.486. And Max Adams, the Californian, ends up fifth quick at a 16.593. Honest Abe Roofing qualifying going to be coming up here in just a little bit. Honest Abe Roofing, America's reliable roofer, will present the Fast Qualifying Award in all 3 USAC national divisions throughout the 2024 season. Honest Abe has been installing, repairing, and maintaining residential roofs since 2005, and they want to give you the perfect roof to protect your home and keep you comfortable. Honest Abe provides the fastest service in the roofing industry, and they're supporting the fastest driver in qualifying. Visit Honest Abe Roofing at honestaberoofing.com today to schedule your free roof inspection. So here we go. 2 cars at a time, 2 laps. Fastest lap time's the one that's going to count for you. Drivers out to the Speedway. First 2 drivers will be Robert Ballou at Rockland, California, the Suburban Subaru. Don Ott, DRC Chassis, Deaton's Waterfront Services. Burke's Western Telecom, Hinchman, Indy number 12. He will straight past the start-finish line. The other driver on track here for these as we kick off our qualifying, Ryan Barr. At Piqua, Ohio, driving the Charger Manufacturing, Medway Tool, Com Connect, Claxton DRC Chassis number 21B. Robert Ballou coming by lap number 1. He'll set the bar at a 16.605. 1:16.05 seconds for the 6th-time USAC national winner here at Eldora Speedway. Ryan Barr at a 17.118. 2017, the side of Robert Ballou's first career USAC National Sprint Car victory. As lap number 2 a little bit slower, 16.797. So 16.605 right now is the mark to beat. Robert Ballou starting things off here. Next 2 cars make their way out to the Speedway. Let them get a little distance here, about a straightaway between them. Working off at turn number 4 into Winchester, Indiana, driving the lumber and things. Pallet Builders, Where Farms, Paxton DRC chassis number 39. Set to be Matt Goodnight. It is not. It is the 71B. Braxton Cummings in the DRC. Terry Cummings Racing Engine. DR Excavating. Lucky 7 Technologies number 71. He'll come around to lap number 1 second quick at a 16.838. 1:16.838 seconds for the 71. The other driver on track is the 9. Zach Pretorius at Yorktown, Indiana, driving the Oaks Motors Claxton DRC chassis number 9Z. Right now he's 3rd quick at a 16.974. Lap number 2 for Cummings, a little bit slower, 17.022 seconds. And Pretorius likewise, 17.166 in lap number 2, so a 16.974, his best attempt. Cummings at a 16.838. Robert Ballou still quickest at a 16.605. Next 2 drivers out to the Speedway. This one comes to us out of Locust Grove, Oklahoma. Driving the Apache Transportation, One-Way Technologies Power DRC chassis, Oakcraft Delicate Cabinetry. Amsoil Beavers Stripes number 21AZ. This is Jason Pursley. And now the 39G out to the Speedway. Matt Goodnight at Winchester. The Square E Farms Lumber and Things number 39G. A little bit wide at the exit turn number 4 for the 21. Bumps it up to second quick, though, at a 16.663. 1:16.663 seconds for the Oklahoman. And Matt Goodnight, 5th quick right now at a 17.110 in his opening lap. Pursley in the 21. 5 wins on the season in micro competition. Still trying to get his first sprint car victory. The season goes quick time at a 16.558. 1:16.558 seconds for Jason Pursley. Lap number 2 for Goodnight was a 17.349. Lap number 1, his best attempt, a 17.110. Currently 5th quick, but Jason Pursley, 16.558, goes to the top of the speed charts. Briggs Danner on track at Allentown, Pennsylvania, driving the Boulevard Truck Repair. Ryder DRC chassis number 39 picked up his first win of the season last Friday at Bedford with the USAC East Coast Sprint Cars. He is joined by the 98 of Saban Bybent, Wedgwood Motorsports, Epoxy Systems International, J&D Triple X chassis number 98. Danner, first time around, second quick at a 16.567, 1:65.67 seconds for the 39. Saban Bybent, 5th quick at the 16.889. Does Danner improve on lap number 2? He does not. 16.763. Lap number 1, 16.567. His best attempt, Bybent, better on lap number 2, jumps to 4th quick at a 16.825. Next 2 drivers out to the Speedway. Driver to Fort Branch, Indiana, driving the Bandit Ag, Fisher DRC chassis, Davis Brothers, Superior Tank and Trailer number 5S. That is Chase Stockin. He is joined by the 1, Corbin Hayslett. He's out of Troy, Ohio, driving the Line X, Ideal Auto Sales, Myers DRC chassis, Roof America, Duncan Oil number 1H. Stockin coming around lap number 1. Seventh quick at a 17.029, 1:17.029. Hayslett at a 17.114. Stockin last year 11th on night number 1 of Let's Race 2. 33 times he's been a quick qualifier. And lap number 2, a little bit slower, 17.131, 17.029 for Stockton puts him 7th quick. And Hayslett at a 17.114 his opening lap, currently putting him 9th on the grid. King of the Bid cars out to the Speedway now. Working off at turn number 4, we find Cody Swanson out of Kingburg, California. Driver of the Mission Foods, J&D Chevrolet Power, Triple X Chassis, Glenn Farms. Doran Racing, number 77. And Keith Sheffer, the second out of Jerome, Michigan. Driving the Grand River Brewery. Claxton DRC Chassis, number 86. Is the second driver on track. Swanson coming around lap number 1. Puts him 11th quick. Or 4th quick, excuse me, at a 16.805, 168.05 seconds for the driver of the number 77. Sheffer at a 17.347. Swanson around lap number 2, a little bit slower, 17.087 seconds for the driver of the Mission Foods number 77. And we'll see, does Sheffer improve on lap number 2? He does not. 17.365, a 17.347. Lap number 1, the best attempt for Sheffer, currently 12th quick. Everybody's still chasing Dayson personally, though, the 21AZ racking a 16.558 second attempt. Rick Danner the closest so far. He was 9 thousandths off the pace, a 16.567. Next driver on the Speedway comes to you to Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. In the Basil Race Fuels, Davis Brothers, Dickman Industrial and Electrical Supply, Ryder Triple X Chassis, Telstar Technology number 69. It's the Macho Man, Brady Bacon. Joey Amantia out of Mount Pocono, Pennsylvania, the JPA Masonry, Newman Triple X Chassis, Amantia Real Estate, Stinger Race number 88J on track as well. Bacon coming around, lap number 1, 8th quick, 17.021 seconds. Amantia, his first attempt, 10th quick at a 17.063. Bacon, two-time winner here at Eldora in 2014. Last visit to Victory Lane was 2018. Lap number 2, better, 4th quick for Bacon. 16.632, 166.32 seconds. Amantia, lap number 2, a little bit slower, at a 17.363, 17.063 seconds. The best attempt for Amantia. Bacon picking up his first win of the season down at Hobstad with the World of Outlaws NOS Energy Drink Sprint Cars. Back-to-back defending that race win. That was on April 4th. At speed down to the front straightaway, we'll find the BGE Darty Motorsports number 15X. That's going to be C.J. Leary, and behind him will be the 24M at Bedford, Indiana, the Airmaster Heating and AC. Bob Cummings powered DRC Chassis number 24M. That is Hunter Maddox. Hunter Maddox in the 24. Started racing sprint cars in 2022, as they'll come around to stop the clock. C.J. Leary in the 15X. Carson Garrett, excuse me, in the 15. My apologies. 6th quick at a 16.781. Hunter Maddox, 3rd quick at a 16.581. 16581 seconds for Hunter Maddox. On track at 44 to Clyde, Victoria, Australia. Drama the Drew Fab one-way DRC Chassis, Electric Hertz, Zero Power number 44. And the 99, Jack James out of Harlan, Indiana. Drama the Jim's Auto Care Chevrolet Maxim Chassis, Tech Manufacturing, Panic Enterprises entry. 44 of Hobson. Lap number 1 was a 17.122. The 99 coming around, James at a 17.664. If the Aussie can improve on lap number 2, he does. Takes it all the way to 6th quick. Hobson at a 16.761. Big improvement on lap number 2. And James coming around lap number 2, a little bit better. 17.592, 18th quick. Now Now Leary coming out to the track at Greenfield, Indiana, driving the Altos Power Equipment, Womack Technologies, DRC Chassis, Gobbling, Hornbeck Concrete, number 15X. 3 wins on the season. February 16th at Ocala, March 29th at Paragon. That was a no way out 40, and then March 30th at Brownstown going to victory lane. He'll work to the back straightaway. Driver working around to the front straightaway. That is the 87. Paul Dews out of Minster, Ohio, driving the CarQuest. Hemmelgarn Services, Class of DRC Chassis, number 87. Line number 1 for the 15. Quick time, 16.334. 1:63.34 for C.J. Leary on his opening lap. Dews at the 17.571. Is Leary better on lap number 2? He is 16.256, 1:62.56 seconds. Quick time for C.J. Leary. $17.734, line number 2 for Paul Dews. Line number 1 better at a 17.571. So 20 drivers have taken time. Again, 32 checking in here tonight with the USAC Amsoil Sprint Car National Championship. Night number 1 of Let's Race 2 here at Eldora Speedway. Logan Seavey on track now at Sutter, California, driving the Abacus Racing Indy Custom Stone. Those are nuts and bolts. Vortec Marketing, Fatheads MPV Express, number 57. He is joined by Bryce Dews out of Russia, Ohio. The O'Reilly Machine Tool Services, Don Mike Dasty, number 23D. Lap number 1 for Logan Stevie, second quick at a 16.306, 1:63.06 seconds. Dews at an 18.133. Steve a little bit loose that time off of turn number 4, going to cost him 16.461, 1:64.61 seconds for Seavey. Second quick right now to C.J. Leary. Difference of 0.050 seconds between the two. Out to the Speedway now. Jayden Rogers out of Worthington, Indiana. Drove the Lifestyle Homes, Michael Dutcher Motorsports, Griffin's Propane. Jody Graphics, Momentum Racing Suspension, Midwest Downhill Services, number 17 GP. Joined by the 06 of Ryland Gray out of Greenfield, Indiana. Driving the Gray Auto, Lucky 7 Technologies, MPI Bennick Enterprises, Sharp Advantage, Indy Race Parts 06. Rogers, line number 1, going to be 19th quick at a 17.262. Ryland Gray, 20th quick at a 17.318. Last time on track for Ryland, Bloomington on the 26th and Lawrenceburg on the 27th, crossing third both nights. Improvement, lap number 2 for Jayden Rogers, 16.855, jumps to 13th quick, and 16.855 for the 17 GP. Ryland Gray, still 20th. Lap number 2 was a 17.679. Lap number 1 better at a 17.318 second attempt. Working off of turn number 4, going to victory lane this past weekend at Lawrenceburg out of Anaheim, California, driving the Honest State Roofing Claxton, DRC Chassis, Bennick Enterprises, number 2B. This is Jake Swanson. Jake Swanson in the 2B. And the 63 is Max Adams out of Loomis, California, the Z-Max. FT3 Performance Engine, DRC Chassis, Western Speed Racing. Frankie Guarini owned, number 63. Line number 1 for Swanson, 16.717, puts him 9th quick. Adams better, though, at 8th quick at a 16.657. Swanson improves, 16.553. Third quick for the 2B on lap number 2. Does Adams have a little bit more in the tank? He does. Jump into 6th quick at a 16.573. 1:65.73 seconds for Max Adams. Rolling out to the Speedway now out of Ione, California, driving the NOS Energy Drink, Kistler, Maxim, Bow Foundation, MPV Express, Indy Custom Stone, Top Industries, number 4. This is Justin Grant. Justin Grant in the 4. Grant joined by the driver at Raisin City, California, the AME Electrical, Messiah Valley Transportation, Walker Filtration, Stanton Spike, Chance number 19AZ. This is Mitchell Moles. Mitchell Moles, the 19. Justin Grant, lap number 1, third quick at a 16.505. Mitchell Moles, 11th quick at a 16.652. Justin Grant going to work it around the front straightaway. Does he improve on lap number 2? He does not. 16.558. Lap number 1 is 16.505. Third quick right now for the driver, the number 4. And Moles likewise. Lap number 1, his best attempt at the 16.652. Lap number 2 is a 16.866. Next 2 cars onto the half mile, we will find Kevin Thomas Jr. to Coleman, Alabama, the Inferno Armor, Stanton Mach 1 Chassis, Lynch Machining, Lucas Oil Centers, Eddie Gilstrap Motors, Rock City Racing, number 3R. He'll come to speed to the wave of the green flag. Joining him, driver who was quick time here during 2023 at the Pleasant Hill, Ohio, the Ray Marshall Motorsports, Gressman DRC Chassis, Buckeye Machine Fabricators, Hippie Water, Wicks Filters, number 33M. This is Matt Westfall. Matt Westfall, the 33. Kevin Thomas Jr., lap number 1, third quick at a 16.457. 16.457 for the 3R on lap number 1. Westfall, 11th quick on his opening lap at a 16.621. Kevin Thomas, quick time, 16.151. 16.151 seconds for KTJ. Lap number 2 better for Westfall, 16.612. But now a new driver atop of the speed charts, Kevin Thomas Jr., 16.151 seconds. Taking time now at Princeton, Indiana, driver Levante Window and Door, Premier Recycling, Apache Transport, Stanton Mach 1 Chassis number 3P. This is Kyle Cummins. Kyle Cummins in the 3P. He's joined on track by the driver to Snohomish, Washington, the Redeem Racing, Elliott's Custom Trailers and Car Skybuilder Power Triple Lake Chassis. From racing number 26, that is Chance Crum. Chance Crum in the 26. Kyle Cummins, 16.908 is 20th quick. On lap number 1, look for speed here on lap number 2. Does not, 17.006, so 16.908 his best attempt. And Chance Crum ends up 22nd quick at a 16.989. So 32 drivers timing in tonight for the USAC Amsoil Sprint Car National Championship. In tonight's overall quick qualifier, piloting the number 3R, Kevin Thomas Jr. at a 16.151. Race fans, give him a hand.
Yeah, man, I was looking everywhere for that car, and it was right in front of me.
So the driver to Coleman, Alabama, hops out of his machine, and he is going to go up and get a word with Christy here in just a moment.
That's convenient. Neither of us have to travel very far. Pretty quick, though, Kevin Thomas Jr., his second Honest Abe Roofing Fast Time Award of the 2024 AMSOIL USAC National Sprint Car season, was the winner the last time we had these guys out back at the Justin O. Memorial at Lawrenceburg Speedway. Was that the kind of breath of fresh air that you and this 3R team needed?
Yeah, a little bit. Obviously, we're new and, figuring things out as you go. A lot of tracks that either I'm good at or they're good at. So it's like kind of meshing those things together. And I'm not notoriously great here, but by the grace of God, it got a little bit around the bottom. So we are a little bit closer to the top of the leaderboard. So it's it's great to go quick time. Obviously, it's a points battle all year, and those things add up. And they worked on it there after hot laps and got a little bit better, and they made all the right adjustments. So thanks to those guys, obviously Inferno Armor, CSI, Mach 1, Stanton Race Engines, a lot of people that put a good package together in order to go fast, especially for 2 laps. So that's tough to do around here, and it's much appreciated.
It does seem to not be very often that we see one guy in victory lane all night long at Eldora Speedway, as track position tends to be pretty important here. How would you translate this speed early tonight into later as the night goes, especially with a bunch of cars?
Well, I'm probably not the best person to ask that. I've never won here. So it's I've went quick time here before and usually ran about there, and I've I've started on the pole and not got the job done. So it's a little bit of attrition for me, just getting comfortable. I do dumb things everywhere else except for here, and I don't know why that is, but we're going to try to eliminate those tonight.
Kevin Thomas Jr. picks up his second Fast Time Award with Honest Abe Roofing on the 2024 season tonight for night number 1 of Let's Race 2.
Put him at number 39 on his career, ties with Levi Jones for 6. And with that, we're going to step away here on the FloRacing broadcast as the World of Outlaws make their way out to the Speedway. We turn things over to John Gibson.